Munawwar, for your presentation. Now, our last speaker is Zeynep Kilic from Istanbul University, Turkey. Zeynep, you are here?
Mohammed Sohail Jamil represented.
Zeynep
I'm
Kilic?
here.
Yeah, you can present
I
your
can hear.
research. The topic is a review on water scarcity. Yes, Zeynep,
Yes,
you can
thank you.
present.
I would like to thank everyone contribute to this scientific and usable congress. This study examines current and future concerns connected to the water scarcity in order to emphasize the need for a more sustainable approach to water resource management. As known, water is necessary for timely, healthy industry, energy, continuity of a healthy ecosystem. Um, and so it's all life. And this for this reason, throughout the history, civilization have been established and development in the areas near to the water. Approximately 7,500 years ago, irrigated and agriculture was made for first time. Um, in the world, approximately 69% of the water is useful in food and agriculture sectors, 19 percentage in energy and industrial sectors, and 12 percentage in drinking water and domestic use. About 97% of the total water in the world consists of salt water, while the amount of the fresh water is only about 3 percentage. This is very small. 70 percentage of the available fresh water is in ice and ice covered areas. 30% is in the underground source. River and lakes constitute only 0.3 percentage of the fresh water. So 70% of the water is used in agriculture, 20% is used in industry, and 11% is consumed by the households. As shown, although a significant part of the earth is covered with water, the amount of the usable water is very low. The usable water available through the water cycles allows all living things to survive. The main cause of the water scarcity, global climate change, growth, deforestation, increase in fossil fuel use, and changing consumption habits, pollution, economic growth, increase in population, and urbanization. Approximately 1 million people in the world and average of 6 hours walking to get water in their homes. Water find more difficult according to the ever increasing need. It is estimated that um, by 2050 at least a quarter of the people will leave a country affected by water scarcity. In the world, more than 30 billion people are living with water shortage areas. Mm, Leave most China and India. And so, um, what must we do? How to measure water scarcity? Water scarcity, which is measured by the amount of the water per square um, per capita, and evaluate with the help of the various indicators. The indicator Walkenmark and Schöpflama indicator are used to determine the water scarcity. The watermark developed by Walkenmark, and this is indicator that per capita um, in a country or region annual water amount, and we calculate that available water source over population. We can show that the table, the, okay. The other is a usage available ratio. Um, we can calculate that current total usage, our annual total supply. The value, if it's bigger than 40 percentage, it's high risk. The Shikamago indicator classes is shown the table. Um, the value is smaller, 1000. It is not desirable. Let's talk the solution. It should be followed in that order to evaluate the effective solution. One feature trends in ecosystem service must determine. This can do with different approach. Some of these are standard precipitation index and the standard light precipitation evaporation index and Kilic Clement model. Um, Next step, uh, evaluation of ecosystem service is the next step, and the next identification of solution. At last, in order to choose optimal solution, cost benefit analysis of solution must conducted. Example of solutions are one of them hydroeconomic models. If they incorporate and integrate resource planning and visual representation of the primary characteristic of a water resource system, these characteristics are frequently portrayed. And the other of extended continuous scale hydroeconomic optimization, it encompasses a vast number of substance units with a reduced form transboundary river networks and integrates numerous components like as hydrology, agriculture, and energy consumption, as well as economics into a comprehensive, large-scale model framework. And it's important to integrate adaptation to effects of climate change into water resource management policies. In order to adapt to the effect of climate change in water resource management, it's essential to develop and disseminate research and development scientific studies. Renewable energy resources should be planned by taking into account the effect of climate change and the sustainability of ecosystem services that increase resistance to climatic change. It's urgently necessary to establish a healthy land and suitable global water food regime to prevent famine. Water problems are other negative consequences. To prevent adverse effect of the water scarcity, an integrated approach that takes into account many views on water scarcity is required. Therefore, every decision regarding water is important. Human beings constitute the largest pollution pollutant group in the world. If a person has moral values and acts in a way that respects to the right life of water living things, he can have a livable environment. The world's water resources are limited, and not knowing the value of water can lead to undesirable results. Excessive consumption and pollution are two negative consequences that can immediately come to mind. For this reason, the first action to be taken in this regard will to retract the existing well. Thank you very much. I would like to thank everyone again who contribute to Congress and present my greetings and respect.
Thank you very much, Zainab.